Association provides education for seafarers in the form of simulator training. We opened up Houston in 2001 with the 4-bridge Kongsberg system. They allow us to do routine training, skills training, but also advanced emergency scenarios. Pilots have used our facility in the past, primarily for routine training like radar, but we've got some BRM courses that we've done, and we also provide feasibility work for pilot associations.
Certainly we're fortunate to have a type of facility like this right here in Texas. It's not too far for the pilots and the tugboat operators and myself to come up from Corpus. So it's definitely very helpful to have something this close by.
We use the Seaman's Church Institute because they have some of the best simulation equipment in the area. We also used them for a previous project when there was the first VLCC brought into a U.S. port at the Oxy Energy Center. And we're very happy with the how the whole project turned out. We planned a lot for it, we simulated it at this facility, and it came out like clockwork. And that's the best thing to do with these projects, is prepare the most that you can in order to ensure the feasibility and the safety of the overall project. We use simulations to develop new projects and test the feasibility of new terminals due to being at the epicenter of the Eagle Ford and Permian Basin U.S. export of crude. We have to use these tools in order to ensure the safe movement of crude oil through our waterways, and that takes into account new terminal design, tugboat operations, how these ships, these largest ships afloat in the world, are going to be handled in and out of our port. Every now and again you get surprises with these projects, but that's the entire purpose of simulation. Simulation is a safe environment where you can test the limits of everything. And once you find out exactly what you can or cannot do, then we take all of that information into account to set up the operating daily parameters as to what can be done safely and efficiently day in and day out. The simulations are not just only used for special projects, they're used for continuing education. They're used as tools to develop the skill set of pilots in their early careers. They're also used as tools for further developing pilot skills as they go further into their career, and to see what the new technology is out there. Simulations in the future are one of the best tools for port development. I see the piloting business, the port developing business, more and more depending on these types of tools, because it's a world where you can put anything out there and try it out and see if it can be done, if it cannot be done, and if it's at the fringe, what can we do in order to make it safer and make it more dependable day in and day out. So it's a tremendous tool. Every day the technology gets better, and you can put yourself anywhere in the world essentially. Draw out a port, draw out a harbor, a particular facility, and try new things. And it's all safe. You don't ever bump any metal or bump any structures in a simulator. You can't entirely always simulate everything. There are limitations to simulation, but it's an incredible tool. I mean, it is as real as you can get without physically doing the project itself. And by the time you invest hundreds of millions of dollars in a project, you don't want to chance it on a what if. You want to have this basis, the simulations, these studies, in order to prove the feasibility of it, which helps our customers to make the final decision, economic decision, to go for it or not, and to ensure the safety of the waterway, which is our ultimate task.